Alright, so since this incentive was met, I gotta do this. So let's get this rolling. Donated, I feel like you have to be the finishing touch. Hello. You might be wondering how I got myself into this. I'd like to say I could explain, but I really can't. I would also like to point out the discrepancy in professionalism here. Like,
you're way more professional than I am. What are you talking about?
The most professional. Come on, Ulti. Can't be dressing like this coming to Midwest Speedfest.
That's professional, like V-neck.
What's up? Yes, you can. This is the best time for it.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jump in.
Yes, go for it. Thank you. That makes it feel good.
I was saying, I'm sad I don't have a Baby Mario costume to wear.
That would have been if you had the PJs.
Yeah. Be a crisscross of games, though. I don't know how the NES PJs would work.
Yeah. That's all good, though. Alright. Well. So get loaded up here. Alright, does crowd want to give a countdown?
So wait, can you hear my mic? Is my mic working? Are we on?
You might want to just put it closer to you.
How about now? Testing.
Yeah, that seems much better.
Now it's just in front of my face. Alright.
Oh, there you go. Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck, dude.
So I'd like to point out I do have the natural advantage here with the 8-second Japanese advantage.
Right.
So I'm kind of cheating a little.
So, Japanese version compared to US version is better by 8 seconds because of these text boxes in the original, so...
Yeah, you can see how the text boxes are moving significantly faster on my screen.
It doesn't really affect anything else other than that, so... I can't believe they made a game about me.
But I'm winning.
I've got the costume. You are winning.
So you can actually skip that whole tutorial level. It's one of the first things you learn during the run.
In this first level, we're going to be doing kind of a mini sequence break.
See, this is what you don't want to do. Getting used to the whole TV here.
Happens.
So there you go.
So we line ourselves up and bounce off this Shy Guy. And we just jump over the top of the level instead of like going through intended on the bottom. That saves a little bit of time. I don't know exactly how much, but...
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if I've ever timed that one either.
Is a mystery.
But yes, messing up in Yoshi's is a punishment to the runner, because then we have to hear the baby scream, which is maybe the most annoying thing of any game I play.
It's so bad. We're going to be going for a trick here. It is a one-framer, so hopefully we both get it.
Is it one?
It's a one-framer.
I always thought it was a 3.
Is it really?
But I don't know.
I thought it was one frame.
Could be 1. Sounds more impressive if it's 1.
Let's say it's 1 then.
Oh. Well, it worked. Whatever.
Got it third try. Nice. So...
So we have a run.
So we have a run, yes. That is good. If we didn't get that, that would lose us like a few minutes, so... Good thing we got that.
I mean, we get it eventually.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, it's just like, you'll get it someday, but like, it's just...
Yeah,
some days you get it first try, some days it's like 80.
Some days it's 12 and you lost time on the exchange.
Yeah, you're already in the red and you're like, okay, cool, I guess. So what Ulti did there is called a pipe glitch. Do you want to explain it?
Basically, you jump and go down the pipe at the exact same frame, and it saves, what, a half second?
I think it frames, right? Yeah, just like half, really, really small amounts. Yeah, it's like, if you don't get it every pipe, it's not a huge deal, but like, you might as well go for it every pipe.
As long as you don't accidentally, jump and waste time on the exchange.
Right.
Because there are ways you can actually waste time doing so.
One thing we haven't mentioned yet is why we're jumping a whole ton. And because running up slopes is really slow in this game, and you jumping up them is just like so much faster, which is why we'll jump up all of them that we possibly can.
So straight movements only on the straightaways. Otherwise, if it's a slope, you try to jump up or down that.
Yep. I am already feeling very hot in this costume.
All right.
I know, I have like the biological advantage too now.
Oh, would now be a good time for a donation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Okay, we have a $10 donation from Tiny Tim saying, okay, had to donate for that cool Yoshi costume. Big props to Gooby and all the organizers. Good luck on the race, Gooby and Ultimo. Cheers.
Appreciate it, dude. And if there are any more donations, there will be a few auto scores that'll be perfect to read them in, so... If any more come in, there's a 1 in 1-5. That'll be really good.
Now let's see under pressure if I can hit some of these shots that I've been practicing lately.
The shots, Yoshi shots. Can I hit them when I'm actually sweaty in this costume? Find out next time on Gooby Ball Z.
Alright, sometimes we'll do seemingly innocuous things to time. Like there I stick out my tongue, but it times out that jump to get over that mid-ring.
Right, just like helps some runners like line up stuff. So this is our first fort fight in the game. Every level 4 is a fort fight and every level 8 is a castle. What we want to do to this boss is we want to make him die of embarrassment, so we're gonna take off his pants. And yeah, every shot will move his pants a little bit more.
And for this one, it's really a time-based thing. At least for me, I don't use anything other than internal counts.
Yeah.
It's about 3 seconds from his pants movement.
If you wanted to get really precise, I suppose you could like count the number of Yoshi cursors when you line it up, but...
Yeah, that's easy enough to count out. That's not exact.
Yeah.
Because if the egg's in the middle of him, it still actually connects. Only thing is he may bounce weird if you hit him at a downward angle. So you try to get him kind of above a little bit, so he stays on the ground.
Right. So we got a speedrunner's favorite level, auto scrollers, coming up.
Yeah, so the goal of this level here is to not die of boredom, actually. Which I'm sad to say happens more often than I'd like to admit.
It's because some runners will just swag out so hard and they'll accidentally just like fall off the cliff and they'll be like, oh, well, okay, I guess. Yeah, if you have donations, now is a good time to read.
Yeah, we got a good couple minutes of auto-scrolling.
Or if you want to donate, now is a perfect time. Plug the marathon, anything.
And there is actually ways to lose time on this level.
If you get hit, yeah, that would lose like a second.
That
a few
and red
seconds.
coins. So for every, so at the end when
Right.
it tallies up, you get flowers, red coins, and stars. If you avoid all red coins and flowers in this mission, you save a half second per. So you can actually lose time by getting red coins.
And if we were doing 100%, we would need to collect all the flowers and red coins because that's part of just 100%. You can only get a 100 clear on each level if you get, like, you have full health, full flowers, full red coins. But in Warpless, we're just doing any percent, so getting that will just add time to, like, the ending screen, so. I guess one thing we could point out is that the backgrounds in this game are wonderful. And I love how well drawn they are.
I mean, this game introduced a few new things. I've been playing this since I was a kid, and I remember some of the 3D aspects and some of the colors were just things I'd never seen before.
Oh yeah. This game, because it used the Revision 2 Super FX chip, it really pushed like the SNES's hardware boundaries. See how far it could go.
So here's one of those red coins right here in the middle of this, so I'm going to try to avoid that.
Frames are saved.
Jordan! Oh, missed the fade. I should have went with Kobe.
You go Kobe or Yoshi? Sound kind of similar. Press 1 if you agree.
So we're almost done with the auto-scroller, I promise. But there's two more after this, so...
Yeah, there'll be one in World 5, one in World 6. So, actually 2 technically in World 6, because of 6-8, there's that one. But, yeah. It's just kill time, pretty much.
Well done on that frame-perfect execution of that auto-scroller, though. I'm proud of you.
Frame-perfect auto-scores. Very nicely done.
So as you can see, no coins, no flowers. Saves a half second.
Yep.
Every second matters.
It does, though. Can confirm. Trust me, I'm wearing a costume. That makes me a reliable person.
Oops, see, like that. That lost time trying to do the pipe trick there.
There's a lot of just subtleties to the run that, like, might not be noticed just by, like, watching it. I did the same thing. It was optimal.
Look, we're just proving a point. That you can lose time doing those tricks.
There you go.
It's educational.
This is an educational marathon.
Several different ways to get through this section. As I started watching some runs, I noticed. I still take the cheapest way. Well, that was actually not intentional, but it works. Same thing. Normally, hopefully, Gooby will show off. You can actually bounce off one of those.
Yeah, you get a Shy Guy,
Yeah.
and you line it up just right, you can skip that.
We have a
There he
$50. Oh,
Showing
Got
off what
it.
I didn't.
There you go.
would it be okay to read a donation?
Yes.
We have a $50 donation from Recursive saying,
Wow.
"Let's go!"
Hey.
And a $5
R3,
donation
good guy.
from SoJLix.
Thanks so much, R3, for that.
Gooby looking groovy.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
So, how do you pronounce it? My bad, it's actually pronounced SoJLix.
Chair glare.
Oh, we got the fuzzy. We are now dizzy. Kids, do not try fuzzies at home.
As a PSA, since this is an educational marathon, don't eat fuzzies. I'm gonna be a wholesome boy and not get fuzzied.
Sometimes it's not up to you. Sometimes the fuzzy finds you.
That was really close to getting a fuzzy. But as a wholesome representative
You're right.
citizen.
You're right. We should have some sort of punishment for doing fuzzies.
Something we talked about actually is that we'll donate every $5 to every bonus game we get.
That means I should get at least 1 or 2 on purpose. Turning this into a hundo.
Oops, I accidentally got a bonus game. So we're coming up to our first castle of the game. Ideally for the Salvo fight, we're gonna clear him in 5 eggs, and they're gonna ricochet off each other to beat him.
Hit the dolphin? I guess it's a dolphin, right?
Yeah,
spits
like
up water?
a fish. He
Some
kind
sort
of
of
looks
fish?
the Mario World dolphins, you know?
Yeah.
He's a troll. You just have to... Or I guess he is a fish.
But if you boop his snoot, he goes away.
Yep. Apparently I don't know animal biology.
No,
It's a
that's
dolphin. No, it's a fish. Okay, Gooby. I believe you.
it's whatever.
It's whatever. You know.
Oh, that was not good enough.
So if we're talking animal biology, is Yoshi a horse or a dinosaur?
Lizard. We'll go with lizard.
I've never heard the lizard response.
I just want to be different. I want to be unique.
That's fair.
So there is a little bit of RNG with his bouncing, mainly based on your movements, but nonetheless. Yoshi doesn't have a lot of RNG, but the little bits that there is can really mess with you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only like... The most RNG segment I can think of is, in World 6, there's one Shy Guy you need to bounce off, and he just kind of likes to control you. That was clutch. Nice.
Sometimes the baby can just cry for a bit. Sometimes you gotta let him cry it out while you handle your business. Again, don't try that at home. Don't leave babies to cry.
This is an educational marathon.
Showing you what not to do.
Are we doing the peace sign every time we get it?
Well, seeing how I'm an Earthbound runner, I always have to do pieces during the photos, so I have to adopt it someplace here.
This is a good time to read donations, by the way. Every castle clear is a good time because there's a cutscene each time. That's fair. That guy just kind of gave me a shrug, and I'm like, yeah. So in this first pipe in 2-1, we're going to make sure we don't pipe glitch, because we would just kind of hover into space, and in the warps category we would use that, but because this is warpless, it bans that.
Although, we do mini warps like in this section that are not included in the... Whoop. I have to be very careful. One thing I try not to do is go back down the tunnel there, because that would lose a lot of time, so I kind of favor the jump over the downward there, and paid a couple seconds for it.
Happens, man. See if I get it. There we go.
He's just a pro. It's the costume.
It's the costume. The costume just makes me hot and sweaty, that's all it does. But yeah, that just saves a few seconds. For whatever reason, that pipe glitch can just like clip you into areas faster than intended. Later in this world, actually, in 2.8, we're gonna use pipe glitch again to get into an area a little bit faster. It'll save like 3 seconds, maybe. This game has a lot of like very small time saves like that. It's like do this one framer to save 3 seconds.
And if you screw it up, then you lost time.
Yeah, exactly. We like to call that segment Tetris, by the way, because I mean...
I'm just gonna skip this whole section. I don't like this section. Oh, but I messed up. I didn't hop the way I wanted to.
I'll see if I get it. This section is kind of weird.
You have a chance to catch up now. Go, go, go.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can
I hear some baby crying, though.
Oh!
I hear some neglect.
Don't worry, we salvaged it. Don't worry. Salvaged. We had some baby neglect, but it went okay.
As long as none of us or neither of us die during this whole entire game, that'd be pretty impressive.
That'd be pretty good. I would like that.
I feel like during falling platform levels, though, it's inevitable one of us is going to get a jump eaten of some sort.
There's just so many enemies in this game that's easy to just like slip a tiny bit and then just like get bopped.
I'm gonna try to listen. If I can't hear the actual game on this next section, then I can't hit the frame I need to in order to bounce off the shy guy.
So quiet would be like nice so he can get the frame.
There we go.
Did you get it?
Yep, but I missed the second frame.
Happens. I'll go for it. I get this like 30% of the time, I want to say.
Oh, I hit the jump. Oh, and then I swallowed the guy.
Get in there. There we go.
So since I swallowed my little goober, I have to do this a little differently now.
Wait, did you call him a mini goober?
Yeah. I don't know his actual name.
He's Gooby now. So my dad was a Yoshi this whole time. I never knew. I guess, no, wait, he's not a Yoshi. Because he actually has parents. So, that's right. I forgot Mario had parents and that he's just not Mario. So this section is just supposed to be a maze, but if you're a speedrunner, you know the maze. That's about it. Just jump up the slopes and whatnot. This section is pretty fun because people just like to bonk their heads to the music. There we go.
Save a frame.
You're not bonking this man. Ulti, I can't believe you.
What?
You didn't bonk your head to the music.
I can't even hear the music.
That's fair.
Oh, you're fine. I only have a few different sound cues that I use during the run, and we'll suffer through. I can hear it on occasion.
So this is kind of a trolley level. There's just a lot of gusties and there's a lot of open pits in this level. So you'll see.
Yeah, you kind of want to collect at least a few eggs through this section.
Yeah, having a few eggs here is helpful. Alright, so we're gonna do something called a neutral egg shot here to get through this foam fast. And what a neutral egg shot is that 45-degree angle. And it's important for like a lot of angles. We use a lot of setups for it because it's just a consistent angle.
Wow, that was kind of slow. But
there will be a quick kill in World 6 that we'll use neutral egg shots for.
Just kind of skip that section, jump off the bat.
Yeah.
Leap of faith here.
It is kind of a leap of faith. I never thought about that.
You do that a lot in this run, where you just know where to jump and you really hope you don't mess it up.
You know, it's kind of true.
Falling with style.
Falling with style is very, very good way to describe Yoshi. This game is cool because there's just a lot of like unique little spins you can put on certain things. Everyone has like slightly different style. You can kind of notice that different runners will do different things slightly, but they're still like similar. Like they save similar times, you know.
We actually have a frame perfect trick coming up in this one.
Gate hack?
Yeah.
I thought gate hack wasn't frame perfect.
See, that's what I thought was. We need to research our stuff.
We're gonna have to consult the books after this.
Yeah.
So what we do is we're gonna try to clip an egg up here. Got it. So how gate hack works? Actually, we got a perfect flutter, which is a frame perfect. So we're gonna. Okay, that was frame perfect. So two things happen there.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make sure I get it first try.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Lava, I don't like lava. Okay, so two things happened there. When we got into the gate, we throw an egg upwards in a certain position, and that clips it through the gate so that it opens up, and we can get through it faster than normal. And then the second thing is something called a perfect flutter. So the perfect flutter, this game is kind of cool in that the developers reward you for being skilled at it. And so you can gain a little bit of extra height than normal from jumping in like a tight window.
I think they meant to do that.
At least Andy said. So, I don't know. But
I just figured it's just one of those quirks about the game, but maybe they meant to.
maybe, I don't know. You know, it's a great mystery.
The world may never know.
Maybe we'll fly Miyamoto out here and ask if perfect fluttering was intentional. I always like to quote my friend Rocket here. Big Boo is the American dream. He just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And Yoshi doing his stretching on my screen. There we go.
Oh wait, we didn't piece. Oh, there we go. Two 5 is kind of a weird level. We're gonna like jump on top of it for a little bit and get an eggshell that we're gonna use later to save some time. So we're gonna go up here.
Well, he may. I don't know how our routes are going to differ.
That's what I do at least. I don't know if you do something different. There you go, like that. And we save the eggshell because it's gonna be faster than taking this chop rock up here. So flutter over that. And chop
Gonna
rock.
dodge all that.
Yeah, those are like the subtle
missed
thing.
a shell.
Oh, happens.
Stuff happens.
It does happen. Stuff does happen. This screen is actually pretty tough to do super fast. Just because there's just a lot of moving parts in it. And just like stuff that can hit you like that. There we go. The levels that have like a lot of enemies and just moving stuff going on are a little tougher levels.
Yeah, that one's a tricky one. I practiced that level a lot the past week. It's one of those where one wrong movement can really cost you. There's a few of them that are very straightforward platformers, but just the wrong movement and you hit an enemy at the wrong angle and all of a sudden you fall in a dead end. The game's kind of unforgiving when you bounce off enemies because it just throws you into dead ends sometimes.
Yeah. Just like, especially in World 5, there will be some enemies, penguins in particular, that can be super unforgiving.
Get the extra egg there.
Swag. Swag is important.
Swag is all there is, isn't there?
Swag is all the rage.
Oh. Wow. Like that. Hit the wrong enemy wrong. That's exactly what happens.
Happens, man.
It happens. That is the motto of the day, apparently.
Motto of the day. Since we're an educational marathon, what letter are we sponsored by? Because it's a Sesame Street, right?
Oof.
This is brought to you by the letter G for Gooby.
I'll do it. I'll do that. That's fine. Why not?
Why not? There we go. Not even the letter U for Ulti?
No, it happens. Are you going to try to jump over the flower?
This is actually a tough flower to get over. There you go.
I'm just going to stomp him. I'm taking the cheap ways out of everything.
That's fair.
Come on, bonus, bonus, bonus.
Ideally, we won't ever get a bonus if we're going max speed into the goal ring. But if we're not, there's a chance we could get the bonus ring.
There will be a couple instances later if we get too many flowers, there's a chance we get a bonus.
Yeah. Because how the bonus games work is that if I landed on a flower, if I or Ulti land on the flower, then we'd get an extra mini game that we'd have to play that just wastes time. 4, 5.
Let's see. Oh, I just. Right, in the next slot? No,
Attempt to despawn enemies here.
There we
I didn't
go.
get it. Hopefully Ulti will get it to show off the despawn.
Yeah, so we're overloading the sprite count
There you go.
so that we can just get through that section. Oh, missed the tunnel again.
That's actually good that one of us got and one didn't, because then it definitely demonstrates the sprite overloading better. So Yoshi is a quirky game, and just like if you put too many sprites on,
Kinda synced up there for a
perfect
second.
sync. Yo, But yeah, if you overload its sprite count, it'll just despawn stuff.
Time to fall with style.
Oh, your falling must have been better than mine. You got more style.
I can fall with a lot of style. Been doing that well my whole life.
So we actually just we skip this car. We don't need it. You would think it'd be faster, but nah. Yoshi's a fast horse dino thing, whatever you think he is.
Yeah. So basically, you're supposed to take the car through here, but the game left an out. I don't think it meant to. That one I'm pretty sure was unintentional.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time that saves, but it's at least a few seconds.
$10 donation from K. Craze. It looks Dutch. So $10, and he says it's so cool that they got Shaun White to show up at the Midwest Speedfest, putting this towards naming Ness Moist.
Nice. He said we're getting Shaun White here.
Shaun White?
Shaun White.
I mean, a lot of people used to think I looked like Shaun White when I had long hair.
I think that was the thing. I don't think I look like Shaun White, but I don't know. Maybe.
I haven't heard Shaun White since I cut my hair, though, so that's a new one. Are we ready for a non-warp warp?
Oh yeah. There's
There we
one.
go.
Maybe. It is frame perfect, so there it is. Yeah, so pipe glitch just moves us up enough, and it just clips us into that loading zone, and the game's like, okay, I guess, and just loads you here.
Now in this section, these ghouls can be kind of annoying with their bombs, but if you time it just right with your egg shots, you just push it straight ahead.
Yep. It's a little bit faster to push it with the egg shots, so... Funny thing about these ghosts is it's like, look at the other ghosts when, like, beside the one dropping the bomb, they're just looking at it and they're like, come on, man, we had something going. Why would you just drop this bomb on us? I thought we were a team.
They do work well as a team.
They do until the one just drops it all of a sudden on Yoshi. I don't know, it's just something that makes me laugh.
Oh, too soon. Ran too fast. It happens. Hashtag, it happens.
I get hit almost like every time in that section.
I get anxious.
Gotcha. Actually, the upcoming section's the one I get hit on a lot.
Yeah, this one can be a little tricky as well.
Oh, you do that. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, I missed. Good thing. Oh. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It knocks you into the dead end. But that's happened to me enough times where I know exactly how to handle that. You get used to some of these different instances of getting hit. Like, oh, just cleared it. Or did I? Oh, yep, just cleared it.
I think we got a god cookie here. So we call these cookies, and we want to get it at just the right angle. Oh, we got a god cookie. There we go. That was like the best angle we could have got it. It's just like a swag thing. Gets you up a little bit faster.
Now, you can use iframes on here when you kind of tongue these guys just to run through them. And there's a couple enemies where you can do that. Now, let's see if I can hit this one. This is another sound cue I used that I couldn't hit in practice today because I didn't have sound. So we'll see if we can actually do this quickly today. If not, it takes quite a bit longer.
Gotcha. Good luck with it, man. So, what ulti's gonna be doing? This is gonna be manipulating the boss.
There we go. That was good.
Nice. Good job.
You want those things to float down so they don't hit you, because normally they will. Just stand still.
I'm doing the manip a little differently.
Come on.
That's just kind of one of the stylistic things about the game. And ideally, we won't get hit by this guy. Which that may happen. Nope. Just barely. People got really excited over
I know.
the next room as you did that.
In the next room, there's something else going on that where everyone cheered for me. I'm just assuming it was for me.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Why wouldn't it be?
I mean, it's the Shaun White.
Yeah. Who sent in that donation for the Shaun White? Who was that? Okay, that makes sense. So yes, that was someone from my Discord family.
Shout out to the Ulti Discord, it's a good time.
This is one of the more chill levels. This one I used to use to relax a little bit.
Yeah. There is a cool like little helicopter skip we can do in it, but most of the platforming is just like pretty chill in this part. Or am I thinking 3-3 actually?
Yeah, you're thinking
I'm thinking
3-3.
Disregard what I said about that skip. It doesn't
Follow
exist.
style. Oh, I was gonna miss it. I had to flutter a little bit.
It doesn't exist until it gets to 3-3.
This guy's gonna help us out. Whoop. This guy's gonna help me out too.
The animals are your friends.
Animals are friends.
So this is our first tropical area of the game. Every like world will have a theme going on in it. There we go. I don't know, I just was always confused why there weren't more tropical themes considering this is Yoshi's Island.
So what I just did and what Gooby's about to do is actually intentional. You want the baby to get stolen, but you just get him back right away. It's a little bit faster sometimes.
Right. It's just those monkeys will always grab Baby Mario. They're just... Some monkeys won't, like in other areas, but those monkeys always grab Baby Mario when you touch them. So it just immediately, like, you just turn around after and tongue them, because you know they're gonna get grabbed, so...
This is one of the more technically difficult levels, I think, in this world.
3-2, yeah, it requires more, like good platforming and, like, nice egg shot angles. The first half is more like the platforming, and then there's gonna be a part with egg shots later in it. Shout out to stomping on the Kirby. Does every Kirby I stomp on equal one, like, Kirby? I'll take it as a no.
What? Sorry?
Oh,
Did I missed the question?
you're good. I was like, does every Kirby I stomp on equal one Kirby?
Let's go with it. It happens.
Alright, I stomped on one, so I think I have to get one thrown at me.
Now it's focused. This is one of the levels where I focus hard, because I tend to fail this level if I take my eyes off the prize.
Yeah, we're gonna do that second area. That part of,
Get a bonus, get a
3-2
bonus,
safe.
get a bonus.
No bonus. Yep, no bonus.
Oh, it's this close.
Just a good idea to take that area in 3-2 safely, because it can be pretty easy to get hit by one of those guys and just die in that section. Especially in marathon settings, it's a good idea. So this is the level we're going to be doing helicopter skip on, ideally.
Well, I'm not going to do it.
You're not going to do it? I'm going to go for it.
Go for it. Show them how it's done. Show them how the pros do it.
I'm gonna show them the goob. Show them getting hit by Blue Barg.
Give them the goob.
Give them the goob. Getting hit by Blue Barg. I'd like to also reference shout out Barg %, where you find every Barg in every Mario game, and that's all the category is. It's just a meme I have with Proto Magical Girl, but it was important to mention.
Alright, let's see this helicopter skip. I've never been brave enough to attempt it.
So ideally, we're gonna set up the monkey in just the right position. And so I gotta kind of get him back here, and then first try.
And I don't know why they make us do this whole submarine thing. It's one of the more useless transformation pieces in Yoshi Island.
But it's fun.
It's fun. And then, of course, the derpy missiles, as that just happened there.
Yeah.
You can actually make this guy despawn if you're not careful. Ooh.
For all intents and purposes, this submarine section is an auto-scroller. mean, you still can do stuff in it, but like, there's not a lot going on. This is the only time we'll be the submarine, so.
I almost despawned one of my sub things.
Oh, I didn't even know you could despawn.
Oh, you can.
Wow.
And it is not fun.
That sounds like a bad time.
It is. I've done it once. Oh, and I hit my head. Whoop the snoot.
This Yoshi nose, it just falls slightly over my face, which is great. So I'm going to be pushing it up a lot. So if we have an egg shot down these stairs, it just goes us down a little bit faster. Just another small time save like that. It might not be noticed. Shouts to these frogs, by the way. Their sprites are amazing.
Yeah, I love the frog. They make me angry in the game, but like they're cute.
Their smug grin makes me laugh every time. So this fort fight is really, really unique. Do you want to explain why, or?
Which one, sorry?
This
fort
fight?
Oh, you go for it.
Okay, so
I'm jumping right now.
this frog boss is going to be really interesting because the theme of this game is like, for the bosses, they'll take a regular enemy you see and then they'll make it large. But for this one, we're going to be turned small and we're going to be eaten by the enemy. Kind of like that whale from Pinocchio style. Monstro.
You're gonna see what the real life anatomy of a frog looks like from the inside.
This is the actual real life anatomy of a frog. Get prepared. It's highly, highly accurate.
You might remember it from grade school when you had to dissect the frog.
Oof. Never
Oh wait,
again.
actually I'm gonna get this. I almost skipped it, but there's some dangerous parts in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it too. It's just like a scary section to come up to. Because there's like a lot of one-tile jumps you have to make, and if you don't make them, there's a death pit. Synchronized doors, I like it.
So it's these jumps here that can be a little scary.
Almost. You got through it very nice.
So are you ready to see the anatomy of a frog from the inside?
Okay, we both got it. Nice. Yeah, here's frog anatomy coming up. Bonk. Love that bonk frame.
I don't know why the frog keeps eating. Look. This is a problem when you're a glutton. This is why gluttony is bad. You need to just stop eating if someone's throwing things at your tonsils.
This is an educational marathon. We've taught people gluttony is bad now, so that's good. The strategy for this
I
fight...
decided just to stomp on that one.
Oh, happens. Strategy...
It happens.
Hashtag it happens. Strategy for this fight is to throw your eggs at the left or right sides of this cupola thing, because if you throw it straight on, it'll do less damage for whatever reason. There's like someone labbed all the different like hitbox areas on this like boss, and it's just really weird and ridiculous. All it does is it saves us one egg shot thrown though.
What goes in must come out, and I love Yoshi's expression as he becomes large here. He's just like, what did I just do?
Never again. Yoshi is forever traumatized. He's like, what have I seen?
I've seen too much.
I have seen
We can't go back
things."
from this. It happens.
He's gonna go to the next Yoshi like, man, I've seen some things purple.
Why do I always get the crap levels?
He's getting 4-4 also, so that's also... Oof.
I just like to get lots of eggs on this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of foam to deal with. So having a lot of eggs just helps us get through it a lot faster.
Yeah, which I needed. As you can see, I used all 6 of them.
Yeah. Our max egg count that we can have is 6, so... There we go. So most of this level will just be platforming from here on out. A lot of this game is just execution.
Ooh, I lost my jump. Do I have any place I can get back up? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I do. Good. I wasn't sure about that one, but I was a little scared there. Jump got a little eaten.
There's a lot of times in this game where it's just like, oh, something happened. You just gotta quickly find a way to maneuver around it.
A lot of times, yes, you can actually find a way to prevent yourself from dying completely. Yeah, and most of it's praying. Pray that you do not die completely.
Pray. Is that an Earthbound reference to the end of the game?
Don't spoilers.
Sweats. Sweats. I mean, there's gonna be a speedrun of it.
Yeah, the PK run's gonna make so much sense that you spoiling it is gonna make a difference. I'm being facetious because the PJ run will not make much sense tomorrow when you see it. As far as the general... Well, I have like kind of an alternate timeline I use for it. But...
Alternate NES timeline.
I get those swag points.
Swag points are very important. There you go. I like that strat too. I'm gonna go for it. A lot of people also do bottom route, which I find a little bit slower for me. Just because I don't like to deal with these hedgehogs, but some people will find that faster for them. So let's see, there we go. Sometimes
Nice.
that hedgehog control you and you can like get up there and it'll just push you off. You're like, no, you didn't get up here. Like, okay, I guess. I didn't. I believe you, game.
These are still the easier levels. Once we start getting into late 4 into 5, that's when we're going to be probably focusing a lot more.
Yeah. World 5 picks up a lot.
I hate World 4 too. I think that has some tricky places.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, late game of this run is really important.
Fish RNG time.
Yeah, this is one of the few instances of RNG. The fish's jumps are just random. It can help you get through that section a little bit faster. It's not like, it won't make or break a run.
No, you're not going to lose because of it.
Yeah.
You just may be very frustrated.
You'll just be like, come on, game. You won't hear any I lost the run to RNGs, dude.
Time to use one of the poorly designed mechanics of the game, which is they don't seem to make the posts go up to the top of the screen a lot of times. So we're going to use that broken mechanic to get around sections.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. There's quite a few levels where we do that, and
This bow got eaten.
that was a dangerous
Tongued.
shot.
I wide when I should have bead.
What?
I did my tongue out and almost got eaten by one of these fish.
What? Oof, that's super scary if you get eaten by those fish though, because it is a death. So
Yeah, it's almost harder to like time it to get eaten by those fish than it is to pull off the tricks in this mission.
Yeah.
When you get eaten by the fish, you're like, wow, that's actually, I'm not even mad. That takes skill.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just like, if you're second guessing yourself in it, you're probably gonna just like screw yourself up compared to like if you. Okay.
What was that again? Say that again.
You know what? Never mind. My heart just like skipped 8 beats.
There's some cool tricks in this mission.
Like that one.
Yeah, and use the iframes again to tongue through it.
We're also gonna have a pretty swag boss fight.
Oh yeah, the swaggiest boss fight.
This is a pretty fun thing coming up. Yeah, we're gonna want to have a high egg count for it though, just for safety.
For safety, yes. Normally I'd go through with less eggs in this, but
Yeah.
we're gonna want as many as possible. Even though it's unlikely I would need more than 2. You never know.
Usually I go with like 3 at the most. There you go. I never seem to get that. It's okay though, I can get more eggs later.
Ooh, I missed that. There we go. Well, that's enough.
Alright, there we go.
Just gonna wait for this. I'm gonna keep my eggs. Give me that.
This is a good
Oh,
idea.
I missed the iframes though. Might as well just kill him now.
Yeah, you can clip in the green piranha plants.
I'm gonna take these though. Mine.
Moin.
Again, that's that egg safety right there.
That is egg safety. Oh god, this slowdown.
So here we go.
Okay.
Ideally, you do it in one shot here, which I did not. The second one we got. This is actually built into the game. Now, if I were to translate this into English, which you'll see in a bit, you would say, "Oh my," very
Yep.
Takei style, and then just fly off. So the game built in that quick skip, which is kind of cool.
So unfortunately, I'll have to take a little slower route through this level because I got eaten. Those guys, they just hang low, and sometimes it's just easy. There we
Going
go.
to split, 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 split.
Split, 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 split. Split, 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 split. You have a lot of splits for this game.
I split every level. on
Really?
this. I like to know.
That's a good idea, though. I'm gonna get out. Why did I do that? Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna want him. Go. Okay, and I'm gonna get some eggs over here.
All right, World 4 is when it starts to pick up in difficulty, in my opinion.
There we go,
Got
got
it.
it. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my, oh Mike. Sad.
Ready for more fuzzies?
This is one of like 3 fuzzy levels.
But this is one of the scarier ones because the platform can definitely kill you
Oh yeah.
if you get fuzzied to death. So I'm gonna get the mid ring there because I've died here a lot of times in my day. The bad fuzzy RNG.
Fuzzies are RNG also, where they spawn.
Oh, we got him.
There's one.
All right, so I'm still the delinquent. So I'm gonna take it really careful now.
I've got to be the wholesome.
Don't do it.
Wholesome.
It's not worth it.
Don't take the fuzzies, Yoshi.
Well, I'm gonna try this trick. Why not?
Oh.
Usually don't do this. Well, why not? We'll have some fun.
Oh, that is an interesting way of doing that.
We'll do the star just a little faster that way. Last star we don't even get, we don't need it. It would actually waste time.
Will I be a delinquent though?
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
You're gonna ruin everything if you get that. The pressure is on.
That one was, no! I went downhill, ulti. And I got, Yoshi went downhill from here. I thought I was supposed to be the wholesome one.
Welcome to my world. Oop. Jump when we can. I don't want to walk down those steps. It's too slow.
Yeah, so there's an example of a neutral egg shot. It just gets you that fast. So this is the level Poor has that crazy strat on, right? Where he goes like underneath the stage.
Does he?
I believe so. There's one stage. It might
Actually, I need to
be
do that.
another cave level.
More falling with style.
Swag.
Go! The 4-3 that I hate are 4-6. I don't know, the one with the flower at the end.
When you think you had an egg.
I think it's 4-6. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these levels will just look similar.
Oh no, this one's bad. So again, one of the more focus-based levels. Definitely died during this one a lot of my day. Gonna get a helping hand from that bullet. Oop, there we go.
It's easy to get hit in that level that ulti is on.
Yeah, this one's one of the more difficult ones. So I'm just gonna take it real safe there.
Falling with style. People got really excited for falling with style, apparently.
So that one I just got past. That's a very tight iframe you have to use, and that's where if you're gonna die, it's usually gonna be there. If you shoot the egg just slightly too late or early, you'll end up dying in that section because there's nothing below you to break your fall.
Right. Another risky thing about 4-3 is that if you want to clip through the piranha plants, that can be super risky because you'll just fall.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, that's
yeah,
what you were.
that was the
Okay, that's what you
iframe
said.
kinda
Okay,
clip,
might
yeah.
be the iframe.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Coin.
I guess it's the opposite of an iframe because he is. I mean, he is invincible too, but you're kind of using his damage.
Yeah, like his
Reboot.
hit stun, something.
So you're not technically invincible, but he is.
Yeah.
No way.
Video game terminology, right?
Then after that really technical level, you have one of the longest levels. Or
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
the longest level in the game, which means if you die, it's a huge time loss, so you just try not to, ever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 4-4 is the longest. There we go. That was weird.
So this is, this boss consists of 4 different rooms to get keys. And that's why it's so long. It's 4 individual sub-levels within the level itself.
Yep. The thing in a level, it's like 4-4, there's 4 doors, and you gotta get 4 keys, and yeah. A lot of 4s, essentially.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm a terrible babysitter.
Happens. This part of the level can be really trolly, too, where ulti is at, because bandits can steal Baby Mario, and yeah, it can just be a pain to deal with.
Again, iframes there. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, exactly like that.
I just want to get rid of him at this point. Oh, maybe. Like this? Get away. I'm not going to risk it.
Eventually. There we go.
Because if he hit those spikes, it's auto death. There's no
Yeah.
recovering from those spikes, so I just wanted to take a real safe there.
Yeah, it's a good idea to take this level pretty safe.
Both lava and spikes are unforgiving.
Poor Chain Chomp. He just wanted to give us a hug, I guess, but then he gets a toothache.
Whoops. You want to make sure you have eggs when you come into here. Found that out the hard way once.
Yeah.
So you can't get this key here.
The reason we go in the order we do is because of egg counts. Each key will take up an egg, and so we wanted to have the most eggs for this section, and then we have less eggs for the last section and whatnot, because we don't need it. I'm gonna need, speaking of eggs, that's an example of needing some.
Oh. And use those reverse iframes to get past that piranha plant. Whatever you want to call that. I don't know, what would you call that trick? You call it a clip, which wasn't bad. That's not a bad way to refer it.
Yeah, I guess like a clip. I guess, I don't know, I call it clip. A piranha plant clip.
Also had jumps eaten here sometimes, so I'm going to be a little careful here as well. Anywhere I think that my jump may be eaten, I'm gonna be a big old pansy.
Yeah. It's just a good idea to be very safe on those. If you just like get your jump beaten randomly, it's like, well, there goes a minute, or like there goes several minutes, you know?
Especially in levels like this that are so long.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
So now we just use all those keys. So we collect all the keys at once, and then we just use them all in one big parade of door opening.
Celebration of opening doors.
See, I like that. In
I
a very
love it.
optimistic way of stating things, and I dig it.
Thank you. That gives me lots of warm and fuzzies. And I'm not warm
No,
and
don't
fuzzy.
touch Fuzzy.
Don't touch fuzzy. It's not because I'm in this costume that I'm warm and fuzzy. Go, click through that. Last one.
So what is this guy's name again, this boss? Is it Proud Bob?
Mill.
But the normal enemies are Proud Bob. Proud something.
Yeah.
Stomp.
That's their name. I actually don't know what the original, like, the small ones are. I know the large one is Mill.
Well, they do look pretty proud. If that's the name, maybe I made it up, but they do look pretty proud.
They do.
Use the curvature of this level to finish off all the Proud Bobs. I'm just gonna call them that even if that's not their name now. So, just like we have the Goobs from the other level.
The Goob. Call them Ball the Gooby. There we go, Fuzzy Pickles.
Fuzz picks.
Hashtag selfie. Midwest speed selfie.
Alright, here we go. This one we use the boundary glitches quite a bit. I missed. I missed again. I missed it. I missed it again. I missed it again.
Relatable. Super, super relatable.
It happens.
Hashtag it happens. Go tweet it, people.
Gonna skip another boundary right there.
So yeah, most of 4-5 will just be execution. There's gonna be one extended flutter, I believe Ulti will go for.
If it's what... Ooh, wow, I hit the tunnel. Never done that before.
And what we mean by extended flutter is when you bounce off an enemy, you gain more height than usual. And so we call it like extended from a regular flutter because you're getting like you're extending your height.
Yep, and so we use that to skip some of the puzzle logic in the game. Not much of a puzzle, but it is one. A puzzlet, really.
Puzzlet. Very quick one too.
So I do mash buttons during these opening screens. They actually go faster the more buttons you push. It doesn't matter which buttons, actually. Just any buttons.
All the buttons. Yep, it's the same thing. Skip over that.
Oh, come on. This is one of the more frustrating RNG sections, is you're gonna have a lot of RNG fish.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's not your fault. And you have to tell yourself that.
And then you just internally thinking emoji.
Yeah. Also, the way the plants shoot out the spike guys can either be left or right, I noticed. And sometimes it's into your face hole.
Really?
RNG fish, no.
Fish, please.
This crab right now.
Crabs are usually a little bit trolly.
Oh, crab, come on.
Did you say oh crap or oh crab?
Crab. Oh, crab.
Press Greygasm if you liked that pun.
Oops.
Press PogChamp if you didn't like that pun.
Yeah, people don't like puns in general. I find I get 3 a stream, though. So, as long as I don't do more than 3, we're okay.
That's
Wow.
it's like a doctor's your daily tolerated amount
Yes.
of puns you can take a day.
It's like the first time people kind of laugh a little bit, the second time you get like that mercy laugh, and the third time you get like the shaking of the head with the grin, and after that it's rotten fruit.
Then you just collapse. You just can't handle the puns anymore. Oh. There we go.
This can actually be kind of a trolley jump here, so if you don't hit it correctly, it loses quite a bit of time going back and doing it again.
Yeah. It will, I don't know, like 5 seconds if you don't get that. Oop, RG fish. 1, 2, 3. That's all they take.
The Gussies here, are these guys random? I'm pretty sure these are random. They never seem to be in the same place.
I don't think they are random, actually.
Oh,
I could be wrong, though. But that's...
we could all be wrong, always. Let's see if I can hit this. I'm only going to try it once.
What if-
Oh, we got it.
What if we're all wrong?
It's another frame perfect one, but there's no real timing on that one that you can just like kind of visually do it like the other one. So that one's actually a lot harder in my opinion.
Right. A lot of gate hacks is just like getting a feel for it, getting like a feel for your position where you want it lined up. A good thing that helps me is the wiggle. If the gate wiggles a little bit, I know it's more likely to happen. If it doesn't wiggle, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, so basically the egg is trying to leave the gate from the other side, and then it opens up. I don't know who would have found that originally, but somebody.
Yeah, some old school Yoshi player probably found it. Looks like we're about a level spaced.
Depends on the level.
Depends on the level, that's true though.
I'm gonna grab some of these eggs. Why not?
Oh, both got the jump. Yeah, it's easy to get hit in that
I
segment.
spiked my
too.
booty. Oh, got that one too. That was like synchronized baby crying.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I'm gonna collect a turtle here. And he's gonna help me skip some of this level.
Oh, that's a much better way of doing that. I might go and do that right now. I did a...
Stolen!
Stolen! Hashtag stolen. So I do that a different way, but that way looks much more consistent. So unfortunately we have to leave that chicken behind. No, that chicken is near and dear to my heart.
Oops. Down those steps.
So are you gonna go for blast off?
Nah.
No?
I don't trust myself.
Fair enough. That is completely fair.
I've definitely messed up lots of time for myself in the past going for turtle swag. I'm not that talented. I'll leave it to you.
Alright, I'll try blast off.
Never got why this one walkway was so arbitrarily long. I feel like you run forever before the boss.
It's for the war. The Yoshi's Island war. Oh, uh-oh.
So what thing I love most about this boss is when you collect eggs from him, he looks like he's the most happy turtle alive when you collect eggs. Like his face is just priceless. Every time it just makes me grin. I want that as the perler. I don't need the whole turtle, just his face he makes.
You know, I could make it. Might do that.
Oh, missed.
The interesting thing about the door I'm on is that you can despawn that if you get one of those egg blocks.
Are you ready for it? Ready for this face? I love that.
It is pretty great. It's so good.
And another one behind us.
Another one bites the dust. So since there's a cutscene, if there's any donations, that'd be a good time to read it.
I was late on it. Don't judge me.
Thinking emoji. Fair enough. Yoshi is so savage when he goes into these buildings. It just-
I'd say the majority of the run is in the last two worlds.
Yeah,
No, not the majority, but about half.
I feel that.
So we got 2 worlds left. Wait for this guy. So we're just gonna take the other cloud was gonna vanish. So we decided just to take another guy's cloud instead. We're kind of jerks like
To
that.
the moon.
Nicely done.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like interrupt your explanation.
No, that was important. Wait,
So that thing I did
This
there
nerd.
is just a little bit of swag called blast off. You round pound the enemy just right. That happens. You just blast off to the moon.
should I do the? Should I try to get?
Sure, go for it if you feel it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know. Tried to get it. Tried to get vindication for earlier when I failed it, but no vindication shall come.
Feels bad. So these penguins in this world are super trolly. They're very savage. They like to push you off ledges and don't care.
So we're in 5, 1 through 3, which is the gauntlet.
Yeah.
These are some of the worst of all the levels for exactly this type of stuff.
It's where the game really picks up. There's also a lot more tricks in this game, like part of the game too. Especially in World 6, there's a lot of tricks.
So once I get past 5, 3, I'll feel a lot better. Although a lot of these levels from now on can kill you pretty easily. 5, 1 through 5, 3 are the obvious ones where you're gonna lose a lot of time.
Yeah. 5-3 is a common run killer level. It's just easy to like get hit by penguins. Just
Like, are you serious? There you go. Okay, like that. That's cool, I guess. Oh no. There we go.
okay. Let's go up this way then.
There we go. Alright, we're fine.
We're fine.
Penguin police. Penguin police.
We're gonna use the cloud again like we did before. Ooh, I just missed the platform. It happens.
Hashtag it happens.
More falling with style we're gonna do here.
Yeah, Ulti's gonna go for a cool strat here. Nice. That saves a lot of time compared to taking the ski lips up, which is the intended way of going up there.
Now 5-3. Probably the trolliest level of all trolley levels.
Oh yeah, in like any game.
First thing I'm gonna do is get this fire pumpkin as a safety mechanism. Oh, we missed that, so we're gonna pop off the fish there. If we hit this correctly, we can go above the whole entire level. Or the first section, at least. Way better than going through that gauntlet underneath.
Oh yeah.
This penguin's gonna be rude too. I can definitely bop you. Like, I missed my jump there, so it's better just to stop for a second, recollect my thoughts.
Penguins are rude dudes, man.
Yeah, normally I just kind of YOLO it through that section, but I'm gonna take a little more carefully in this situation.
Yeah. It's good for in marathon, especially. Alright, same strat. There we go.
I'm gonna take this part carefully too. Again, spikes are not fun. Don't mess with
Yeah.
spikes.
The faster strat is to like your slide and you like throw the egg to hit that, but if you missed it, then you're just like you just lose a ton of time. So it's just
Yeah,
good
you'll hit
idea.
your face in the spikes and die instantly. No
Yeah.
baby loss. You dead.
Yeah, it's just a good idea to take that slowly, if you're especially in like marathon.
And now, one of the transformation segments, not like the other ones, in the sense that you're not actually something different, but you're on skis. It says that.
Only time we get to see skis in Warpless. Oh, get up there. Okay, that's fine. We go this way then. Taking a little swim.
The second part, I can just take my hands off the controller. I'm gonna show you my skills. My ski
Mad.
skills.
Bad skills. Look like you're ready to drop a mixtape. Let's hear that mixtape, Ulti.
Can't do it on this one though. This one would end in ruin.
Fair enough.
Go.
Yeah, just another thing about this level that makes it trolly that it's super long.
And these snowmen are really trolly because you might think you get extended flutters off of them, but you actually don't.
Yeah, your flutters get eaten on those guys a lot too. Again, taking them more carefully, not a bad idea. Not a bad tactic.
A lot of people get mixed up on them. They'll try to extended flutter off of them, and then they're like, oh crap, I don't get extended flutter, and then they'll just,
Fall.
yeah, rip.
Just fall.
You just fall, and it's like, okay. This penguin is the worst.
Let's see if I can get this quick kill today.
I believe, dude.
I don't.
Somewhere deep down inside, you know.
Okay, we'll clutch it out.
There you go. Somewhere deep down in here.
It is a quick kill.
Trust me, I'm wearing a Yoshi costume.
Trust me, I'm from the internet.
Trust me, I'm your friendly internet Yoshi.
Ooh, I lost a jump there. That was just about tragedy.
It's also a good username. If anyone wants to snipe that Twitch username, Friendly Neighborhood Yoshi. Get on that if you need a username.
This is one of those trolling moments in the game where if you hit the first one, you actually lock yourself out of the next portion of the game. So when you hit the second bubble, not the first.
So the part where ulti is coming up to, if we were insane, we were going to go for a really, really tough trick here. But we are not going to go for it. Because it's super not marathon safe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, trick is called 5-4 skip.
That's the first thing people ask you when they come to a Yoshi stream is, are you going to do 5-4 skip?
It really is. Every time you get here, it's wins 5-4 skip.
And it's like,
I'm going to take the cutscene here. I kind of like this ghost. He looks so smug when he goes down to the bottom. Because first he's like so hopeful. He's like, hey, do you want these things? Like, hey, isn't this great? And he's like, oh, this jerk right here didn't want the things I presented him. Like that smug look when he goes back down. I love it.
What?
He's like holding like a platter, like a food or something. Like he's a waiter or something.
Yeah. He just gets so angry.
Hey, I made you some filet mignon.
Here, do you want these coins? Oh, well, that jerk didn't want my coins.
Splish.
So, again, my one goal here is to not die of boredom.
Yep. There are some parts you have to be aware of, because if you're not ducking or jumping, then you can fall over. Suppose now would be a good time for donations if there are any.
It would be.
Well, if we just want to play. Fair enough. Stream Tech just said Monka S.
Fly away.
Fly away, come fly away, come fly away.
So do you do the skip in this? You'd actually use those bats to get lift over some of
Yep.
these platforms.
The most challenging part of it is that you gotta keep a extended flutter, or not extended flutter, but a sustained flutter throughout like the bottom of this level, like this whole time for like minutes. And a sustained flutter is when you keep perfect flutters over like consecutive times. So they're all like 3-frame inputs, 1-frame inputs consecutively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, your hand will be sweaty by the time you get done with it. That's for sure.
Everyone's hands who comes into this level, if you're doing a trick, gets very sweaty, very fast.
I know Kolthar keeps a sweat towel beside him.
Does he actually keep the sweat towel?
I've seen him use it.
Really?
All right, we got this. I believe in your belief in me.
There you go. That's right there.
So, I don't exactly know how this glitch works. Probably as he loads in, he has to expand, and then it hits the heart before he loads in. I'm guessing that's how it works, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think maybe it's something with how the eggs clip into it too. Like as you move the camera in, it keeps the position of the egg and it clips or something.
Nope. Let's try again. All right, well we're giving up on that.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna actually go do some more eggs. Maybe I'll try a couple more times. Why not?
It's kind of an
Alright, so-
inconsistent quick kill.
Oh,
There's
got it
one.
that time. You have to hit him 4 times, I believe, right?
Yes.
There's a third, so there's 1 hit away.
And it's kind of inconsistent.
Oh, I thought I had
Sometimes
him.
you'll get it first try every day, and sometimes it's just like, nah. It just doesn't work if you're doing similar setups. It's weird.
So we got it twice.
That's solid. I'll take 2.
I'll take 2.
There you go.
I'll take 2D. 2D and con.
That's it. Hey, you see, it was just a marathon like
Con shout out.
Yeah. We're gonna plug the con real quick. Shout out to 2D Con for letting us Midwest people speedrun here.
Oh yeah. It's a pretty Neatos Cheetos room, if I say so myself. Would you agree, Mr. Ultimoice?
I didn't hear that last one.
Oh, I'd say it's a pretty Neatos Cheetos room, if I say so myself.
Yes,
Yes.
I do agree. Quite. I kind of like the, even though it just hurt me, I like those fat pigeons too. They're kind of cute.
Yeah. The rolly guys. I have a friend who calls them the rolly burbs. It's also fun when I say it. Nice.
Alright, we'll see how I do on this.
At this point, I'm just going to take mid-rings. Because things start to get a little more risky as we plow through the levels. So you know how you're supposed to fly through this section and dodge all the different birds? Why bother? Just go above them all.
I'll take 3 for 3D Con.
Now you're just showing off.
So there are some. No wait, you already got through it. Never mind. I was gonna explain a thing, but yeah.
Or which strat did you take through here?
On which part?
The part with the helicopter. Did you take the helicopter?
I took the helicopter.
Okay. There is also a very riskier way to do this.
It saved like 2 seconds.
It takes like 2 seconds, but it's like, I don't know. It's a very like risky 2 seconds game. It you like jump on the birds and you have to flutter in a certain way. It's pretty tough. But the helicopter is much more consistent, so definitely a good idea to do that.
Yeah, and it's easy. Not a lot of complexity.
Hold up, then right.
All right, you guys ready for this very brutal side scroller?
Auto scrollers. Can I get a criticism for auto scrollers?
Again, like it takes a lot of focus not to die of boredom in these.
Actually, you do have to focus. Like you can't just look at like Twitch chat during these because you'll like slip off and die.
If you could, that would be really helpful.
I guess the thing about those mid-rings we're getting is, I think Suo Trainer had it right when he said yesterday, speedrunner trusts themselves, don't trust them. Which is why I'm gonna get those mid-rings too. Because backups are super important in Marathon.
Bounce him like a basketball. Oh, that guy came in right at the angle. Right at the right angle.
Excuse me, would you say you are similar to LeBron James? Good sir.
I was a Jordan kid. I grew up right near Chicago as a kid, so I had the 90s Bulls. I gotta do Jordan.
So does this mean we're gonna play NBA Jam after this?
I totally
so
play
down.
NBA Jam after this.
I would actually play NBA Jam if you want to.
All right, so stay tuned. We're playing NBA Jam after this.
Okay, let's do it. NBA Jam.
If we come under estimate, that's what we're. No, we're probably not doing that. I cannot promise this.
Play it on stream.
Speaking out of term.
That would be kind of hilarious. We interrupt your regularly scheduled speedrunning
Let's just stop
marathon.
the speed right now and play NBA Jam.
Yeah,
How about that?
we interrupt your regularly scheduled speedrun marathon for NBA Jam. So yeah, if there's donations you want to read, now is a good time for it.
We have a $5 donation from the original Xbox
Nice.
saying auto scroller hype.
Hype. We only have a few more of these, so thank you for that donation, Xbox.
Oh,
I feel like we need an applause for Xbox for all these donations. I want to get an applause going. I'm gonna get one. I'll applause myself in the Yoshi costume.
He's back there going like, no, no.
No? Oh, I'm sorry. I would. If I could see, I would have. Never mind. I'm sorry, dude. So how was your day? Oh, you're done with it? Okay.
come on, get it, get it, get it. I don't trust these guys with their eggs. You technically don't go under those flowers, but if they bump you,
Yeah.
it hurts.
Go.
Alright, let's rest this bonus stage.
We have a $10 donation from an anonymous saying,
Hey.
Ultimo, is this WR?
Is that what?
Is this WR?
I know who sent that one in. I know who sent that one in.
Is this a world record? Oh my god.
There's someone who is known for that in my community. Thank you for that donation. Oh, I hate this level too. This is another one of those focus levels where the wrong focus. Should I go for the quick piranha pass?
It's risky if you want to.
Look, sometimes you must risk it for the biscuit.
You risk it or you biscuit?
No, you risk it for the biscuit.
Oh, you risk it for.
You don't get the biscuit unless you risk it.
Okay. That's what I thought you meant. I just wasn't sure.
I'm not even sure the best way to get through here. I just kind of just don't die. That's my general tactic. Oh, I want to go for it. I want to try it. I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I could die here. Right here, right now. Yep. But not really.
Oh, you didn't
I
die?
got through. Whoops. Not really. JK.
Glad you made it through, dude.
I mean, it would have been a big deal. Oh, I should have gotten that mid-ring, though. I'm going to be very careful on these platforms now.
This part that Ultimoice is on is pretty scary. It's easy. These platforms will just eat my jumps for some reason.
Yep, and I just by habit skipped the mid-ring. So, I'm going to be very careful here.
Yeah.
We have a $50 donation
Okay.
from the Oblivinator
Hey.
saying, "What a marathon this has been! It's been a great time working with everyone and I've had a blast. Glad to be a part of this."
Thanks for the donation, Obliv.
$50.
50
is
is a lot.
Whoever gave the 50, right?
That was
I gave you that
Oblivinator.
50 spot?
50, yeah. 50 from Oblivinator.
Nice. Actually, don't really need
What?
eggs here.
Huh?
I don't know why I always collect eggs here. It's like instinct, but you don't really use them.
Yeah, I guess you don't really need them for the upcoming levels. This game is kind of interesting with how you manage eggs. Certain levels you're gonna want more eggs for, but some it's like, you can just platform through them. I'm not risking that biscuit.
Where's the biscuit?
I don't like risking that biscuit.
Oh! Someone give Gooby a biscuit to risk it.
I could get a bagel. I mean,
Get over here.
there is a staff snack room with bagels. I can get a bagel for it. If they have biscuits, I'll check. We'll see. So take this section pretty carefully. Okay, good.
Come back around.
I always like to call the boss Ultimoice is going to be on Super Mario Galaxy. You'll see why.
Okay, I will see why. Oh, I'll take this. I don't know why I grabbed that one. It's almost impossible to die this boss.
Yeah, you don't really need it, I suppose.
Now I'm not even sure which ones to take anymore. Oh no, not the cute one.
Not the roly burb. I scrolled the screen in a very weird way there. I love the cutscene that you're on.
I mean, if you died to this one, you would eat a lot of crow.
What?
You'd eat a lot of crow if you died to this one. He's a crow. It's a...
Did you just make a pun?
I did. I'm sorry. It had to happen.
You can get out right now. You can be banned from making Not getting the God cookie. There we go.
Oh, I missed.
So that boss actually
missed
has
again.
a little bit of RNG in
I
it.
missed again. Apparently I just want to miss.
The direction he goes is just completely random.
Okay, I'm going to focus now. Or not. Thank you. Okay.
Nice.
That's what happens when we just don't focus. Hey, you got it too.
I got it too. I had a run die in this like random part
What? How?
before. I just like I got hit by one of the guys and it just like couldn't grab Baby Mario for some reason.
What's your visual cue on the final Bowser door?
Huh?
What's your visual cue on the final Bowser door?
Final Bowser door. I go to
door
like the
forward.
second thing and throw a neutral.
I could not hit it the other day. I really hope I hit it today.
I hope you do too, dude. I like genuinely do.
I might take a slow one. I mean, I haven't done the slow shoot in a while, but it might be worth doing in this one.
Whatever you need to do.
What?
Whatever you need to do, man. I suppose if you could fit in a quick donation, now is a good time.
What's the worst that can happen?
What is the
Door,
worst that could happen?
what, 3? Or which one's the one with the walking guy? 1?
You don't want 3.
3.
1
Three's the
and
better one.
1 and 2 are manageable, and we got good RNG. Nice.
Nice. Quick kill.
Thanks, man. And then he becomes a constellation. The level.
Even though this is just mainly platforming, this is surprisingly awful level if you don't focus.
This is my favorite level.
But I mean, it can actually surprise.
It can be
It
tough.
can do some bad things to you,
It can though. If you're not like.
like that.
Ooh.
Like I'm getting out of that whole entire section.
Okay, good.
Thought I was underneath, but again, this one can do some bad things to you.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
And these Hadouken guys, I call them the Hadouken guys because they kind of Hadouken shots at you if you get too close.
We could call him Ryu. Maybe Ken.
So definitely be taking mid rings to this section.
Yeah. These chain chomps, I'm pretty sure are RNG too.
Yeah, they are.
So
I've definitely died to these randomly.
yeah, good idea to have it.
Oh, Hadouken.
Can I sneak in a donation?
Yeah, quick donation would be good.
So Lino Fist donates $25. He said, did someone say Raph? I don't know if he meant to say Ralph, but there was no L in there.
What did he say? I can't hear
Someone
you.
say Raph? R-A-P-H? Raph? I'm not quite sure either, but thank you for that donation. I hope I didn't mispronounce it.
Thank you for these donation, guys. Appreciate it.
Did not have any eggs. This is the one if I'm gonna get a bonus, it'll be on this one. Because of the way I flutter.
Oh, did you like lose speed from the flutter?
Yeah, not too much.
Gotcha.
Just one orb.
There's not a lot happening in 6-2. I'd say it's mostly just platforming.
Oops.
And just a lot of this game is just good execution, so sometimes there might just be down moments in
There we
commentary.
go. And tried to tongue, missed. I'm getting a little sloppy. Yeah, from here on out, I'm going to take almost every mid ring because it's too late to mess anything up too bad.
Yeah, it's a good idea to get these mid-rings on World 6. World 6 is really where the game picks up a lot.
Yeah, the platforming aspect of it can be tough.
And especially, there's also some tricks later that can be pretty tough too. some one-framers, some just strange how they work. Just my head a little bit.
Especially we can skip one of the things with Cape Mario here. Right from here, if you jump, you can skip that top portion, but I can't hit it consistently, so.
Yeah, same. It's like, it can save a little bit of time, but I don't know. The downside is like you could die if you don't like get there with enough time, so I don't know.
Oh, uh-oh, I didn't time that one right. Here we go, bonus.
Oh, bonus game?
Let's see. Oh, so close.
My heart. There's always a little bit of anxiety there.
Yeah, when you don't time it right.
Yeah.
Alright, last chance to get fuzzied.
Will you be delinquent? Find out an ulti ball, see.
Ooh, I thought I had one there. No. I'm gonna be the good boy this time.
You're gonna be the good boy? I think our roles have reversed.
We've slowly morphed into one another.
You've reformed your ways. I've gone a dark path.
Ooh, I lost my flutter. That's gonna be a death. My first death.
Oh, dang, dude.
That's what happens when you lose your flutter. That's actually, I think, our first death of the game.
Yeah, that was our first one.
So now I have a chance to get that fuzzy. So
Maybe you could go down the dark path then. Whoa, yeah, those like logs are super weird. You just gain like a lot of height from them.
oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
They kind of made that an invincible fuzzy wall. I was gonna hit on that one.
They lured you back. Couldn't have you stay away.
I'm
for
back.
long.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. Back in fuzz.
This time I'll get that.
Guess who's back? Back again. Fuzzy's back. Tell a friend. I'm gonna be the good boy. Ooh, that was close. We're being a good boy. Not getting fuzzied.
Good call, Dimitri.
Yeah, it's always a good call for it. Ah, that was strange. So you're gonna go for the boo KO thing and all that fancy stuff?
Oh, I did not agree. What's that? Sorry?
Are you gonna go for boo KO and all the fancy stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the fancy things that I know, at least.
Okay. So Ultimoice is gonna do kind of an interesting strat here, and it's gonna KO this boo coming up.
Oh, actually, I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that.
There you go, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually didn't know you could do it that way. Huh.
Sometimes I come up with weird ways to do things on my own just because it's easier.
That's really good though. I think I might steal that strat.
Stolen!
Stolen. There's two strats I've stolen from you then.
Here's a part where I really hate. This one can just be just violence.
Let's try and get this one done. So you might remember that boss from earlier. That was actually the World 1 castle boss.
Yep.
And that was
Only he can bounce all over this area and make it very, very awful.
You kind of try to manipulate him. You want him to stay on the right side. But sometimes he just kind of has a mind of his own. It's really weird. Like, you can do the same setup and just get different results. It's very weird.
Like, this is an example of it. Come on, there we go. Takes him a while some days.
Alright.
There we go. And it's important we have a high egg count coming up here. Because we're going to be attempting a quick kill.
Oh, I thought I hit it. All these times.
Happens, dude.
It happens. Hashtag it happens.
Hashtag? Hashtag it happens.
So I'm not getting this right now. I think my thumb's tired.
It could be.
Yeah.
You'll get it, though. Some days it works out, some days it's just odd.
Allowing you to catch up. I don't know if I can hit it today. There we go. We'll make it a more interesting race now.
Oh. I heard a Let's Go Gooby chat. I like that. There we go. Yeah, you have to do an extended flutter followed by a perfect flutter to get up that.
Yeah, my thumb's getting tired. I'm glad we're almost done with those flutters.
This part can make your thumb really tired because if you want to be like hyper optimal, you can flutter across this whole lava pit, but it saves like 3 seconds, and the con of it is you could die. So yeah, kind of not worth. At least definitely in a marathon setting. I've seen top runners not get it before. It's very tough.
Is it okay if I read out the donation?
So this is going to be our quick kill. If you want to read a donation, the next one will be great.
Sounds good.
So we're going to do 5 neutral egg shots for this guy.
Yeah, you don't even have to move, I don't think.
Yeah, you just stay there and you do 5 neutral eggs. If you do more, it won't work. Less, it won't work either.
Well, actually, I missed it. I don't know how I missed it.
There we go. Happens, dude. Happened to me a few days ago.
See if we can get this guy in there really quick.
Yeah,
Come on, jump.
he can be a troll sometimes. Sometimes he's just like, nah, he just doesn't want to do
Whoop,
what you
like
want.
that. Well, here's where I fall apart.
Happens, man. There we go. You just need an egg and you're gonna bop him.
Come on. Oh my god. Falling apart. I'm just gonna aim it out ahead of time this time. There we go.
Did you get him? Nice. Yeah, now would be a good time for donations then.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the... There.
Alright, I got one more donation in here. Another one from Lino Fizz for $10. It says, Tharanos told me I'm being punished and I'm donating to charity to make up for it.
So
Hashtag
death plus
good.
5 failed neutral shots. I don't know how failed neutral shots.
Thank you for that donation. I hope I pronounced that correctly again.
Thanks for the donation, man. Appreciate it.
What was there a donation?
There was a donation.
Oh.
Sorry, just kind of quiet, so... You are all good, my man. So this is our next auto-scroller.
Mm-hmm.
But if we want to, there is a frame perfect trick we can go for to skip part of it that can save about 25 seconds. You gonna go for it?
I'll go for it once. I mean, I'm not gonna
I'll go for it a few times. Let's see.
I'm not gonna be sad if I don't get it. I'll probably try for it once and then just if I don't, just go.
Happens. Metal music started playing from the crowd. Well, welcome to the con, I guess. So how's your day?
It's not too bad. How about you?
I'm doing alright. I'm wearing a costume. I'm very much considering going to the cosplay like photo shoot thing after. Because they have just like a random like photographer set up stuff where you can take photos of your cosplay. Be like, yeah, my Yoshi cosplay.
There's actually an official cosplay booth.
It's like, there's a lot of cosplay I've seen, but if
I've
you
seen
go,
a lot, yeah. There's been some pretty good ones too.
They're very good ones. If you go sort of by the main stage room, there's a banner set up, for lack of a better word for it, that has it. Don't know what they call those things, like the things behind people for photos, press conferences.
Screen.
What?
A screen.
A screen. That is, yes. That's a much better word for it.
Yeah, I gotta have a few attempts to show him a cool trick.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool tricks coming up in 6.5 and 6.6. 6.5 is where we're at.
Yeah, give it a few shots, man.
Got some shots. We gotta believe in our hearts.
I'm not the best at hitting that one, because if I practice it quite a few times in a row, I can hit it. But the timing still isn't in my muscle memory, I would say.
Yeah. Just like consistent practice on it helps me, like a little bit a day. Alright, so here's where the trick can go. We'll see if we get it. It is frame perfect, so see how it goes. We got it.
Got it right away.
2, 3, and we got it. So that saves like about 25 to 30 seconds. So I'm gonna take this ending a little safer because these rocks can be trolly like that, and I don't want to die on them just because it'd be kind of scary. I believe you're gonna get it.
I don't know. I don't usually hit it.
I think you got it.
Nope.
Aww. I can show you my visual cue if you want. I have like a little cue that helps me. Alright, so we're gonna go for another like clip here, I suppose. We clip Yoshi's tongue into this wall. That'll save us a bit of time. Yeah, that autoscroller's trick is pretty inconsistent and hard, so... There we go. Oh, there it is.
When you get stuck in that corner, what do you do?
I just tongue it again. You like clip
It almost
yourself.
pushes it away, I feel like.
It's like you gotta. It's weird. You gotta like kind of. You like turn yourself different directions, and the keys will go like I don't know the direction. Oh no, Shy Guy, please give me nice RNG, Shy Guy. Shy Guy never wants to be nice ever.
Yeah, he's not being very nice for you.
Yeah, he's never. It's really rare he's nice, which is it's fine. This is fine. Shy Guy, please. I need him to stay in the middle, and he's doing the opposite way every time. Wow, unlucky moments in speedrunning. There. Okay. And then we gotta do perfect flutter, there we go. So that's frame perfect. Or 3 frame, or I don't quite know. Tight window regardless.
Come on, Yoshi. Come on, Yoshi.
I believe you're gonna get it, man. You got this. That trick is very, very weird.
Come on, Yoshi.
I think you gotta clip into the rock a little bit more. There it is. Oh! Hey! So how that trick works is like, you get that rock to like push yourself a little bit forward, and then you just like your tongue stays really long for whatever reason.
Oops, I just popped him. That's not the way it's supposed to work.
Hey, it happens. Hashtag, it happens. Yeah, there is a alternative, really hard way of doing that key glitch called Rockless. That's pretty insane. It's where you gotta do like, I think like double frame perfects or something. Or like 2 consecutive 3 framers. It's really hard.
Yeah, I did hit it once just messing around, but there's no way I can do it right now.
Yeah,
Just
it's getting it consistent is the hardest part. But taking the rock is like what most people do.
We have a $5 donation from Snorf.
Hey,
Gooby, you should wear your Yoshi costume. Oh wait, good luck on the run. Hope you win.
appreciate it, dude. So we're gonna line ourselves up there and ground pound. That'll get us through that a little bit faster. So no free falling, no swag falling, unfortunately. Ground pound falling for days. This is a little bit of an auto scorer. So now is actually a perfect time for more donations. At least on my end. We still got some sick platforming from Ulti though.
I should have taken that mid ring, but again, habits.
Habits, I feel it.
As long as I don't mess up, it doesn't matter, right?
You got it, I believe. I think my favorite thing about this level, though, are the ghosts. They have little ghosts and fireballs. They have little cat smiley faces.
I don't like the way the cactus is looking at me.
Want something, punk? Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, so that's how that works.
We have a
I guess-
$50 donation from Anofis saying Gooby
Hey.
must do a Yoshi flutter in the stream room. Full costume.
Full costume, come to the stream room?
Probably later.
I'll come, yeah. I'll come wherever in this costume.
And
donate?
$10 from Anonymous saying, Ulti, you should also wear a Yoshi costume.
I don't have a Yoshi costume. They better come in different sizes, though. I don't know if that one would fit me.
I don't know if they come in multiple sizes. Oh god. There we go. I was supposed to gate hack there. Okay. There you go, it happens. So I'm
Stuff
going for a
happens.
trick.
It happens.
Hashtag it happens. There we go. Okay. So that's the one weird gate hack in the game where you use a cactus to do instead of an egg.
There's a lot of little nuances about that one, too, that you have to learn that aren't apparent when you first start running.
Yeah, you kind of like, you push up against it, you gotta like, get the guy back in a weird sort of way. Yeah, it's very strange. Ulti's going, nice dude.
Alright, let's see the door 4.
I believe, man. I believe it, dude.
I'm gonna see where you do yours. I'm just gonna copy wherever you launch your egg.
Okay.
Advantage of being behind for once.
Advantage. There are advantages to it.
I'm gonna steal your tech.
We'll share tech. I stole your tech, you stole mine. That's how it works, right? That's how it works in speedrunning. Alright.
So I have to do helicopter stuff during. Darn.
Nice, got it. So I go to the second door, full jump, and like neutral egg.
I used to have it down really well, and then somewhere I just lost it.
It kind of happens. That same thing happened to me. And you know, I don't know why, it's weird. But it's important to get, like, the door 4 here.
Yeah.
I believe Ulti's gonna get it. Nice, dude. So that's great we both got it. Because that will save, like, minutes. The other doors are just, like, not good. Because door 3 especially would have been really tragic.
Yeah, that is not a fun one to get. I feel like when you fail that quick shot, more than likely it's gonna be 3.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's the way it is.
Because if you get door 3, it's by far, it's slower to take it compared to just KOing and trying to trick again. It's just this really, really, really long auto scorer.
So, what, you have about 30 seconds? How are you in Bowser shots?
You know, I kind of do it by feel. This is an auto scorer, so if you got donations, go for it.
You can blame me not getting a mid-ring for being behind. That's really what did it.
Hey, it happens though. This game is brutal. We're all having a good time.
Always having a good time.
Oh yeah. Hashtag always having a good time. That's what I like to hear. Semitic. Kamek isn't really doing much here. Just kind of go to her and just like touch her. Shoot eggs. We're almost done with this. Just for safety. Alright, so this fight comes in two forms. The first is this Baby Bowser fight. If you do this fight weird, there is a potential soft lock you can do. If you like ground pound him in air, he'll stay there for whatever reason. So what you want to do is make sure you ground pound and then ground pound the ground, because there'll be like a little, like these seismic waves will come by. So I love this quote. What kind of queen donkey is that?
Oops, I have to actually run. I forget that all the time with those. I just mash.
I did the same, it's all good. We're gonna attempt going for swag. The swag is important this year. There's a little bit of swag we're gonna do. There it is. Look at that.
Oh, the tongue butt. It's a run, officially.
It's officially valid now. I like that that's how the one thing that got a clap.
Oops, hopped
Alright.
it.
So I believe Ulti's gonna get it too.
Oh, I got the face though.
Oh, you
I'm
got
just gonna lick
face.
the face.
That's also good. Now this is the Bowser fight. The game is completely changed.
Yeah, the feel of this game just changed dramatically at this moment. This kind of scared me as a kid.
It is scary, yeah. It's like, it's definitely, I will agree with you, it scared me as a kid.
And it's totally rock. It's metal. This whole entire battle.
Not seeming to get these.
Too far. Oh, come on. Going too far today.
Okay, time is coming up. That fight just scares me. I've died a lot on that fight, so that's why I'm quiet there. Time is after the last text box. Time.
Come on, Egg.
Ooh.
Egg?
Egg's
Egg?
gonna be really trolly here. Oh!
Hi!
Oh, man.
He's a big boy.
That gave me a heart attack. If Bowser gets too close there, he could just break the platforms and you would just die. He was like very close to doing that. It's a hard fight. Alright, time. That was time. Good race, dude. That was super good. So now we just have ending cutscene. We got. What was my final time?
2 hours and 7 seconds.
I'm pretty sure that it's actually a PB if it's 2 hours 7 seconds. Last time I misheard it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is though. I'm pretty sure it is though. I think
Let's go.
this that goes on speedrun.com then, putting on this costume. Someone on speedrun.com is gonna be like, what is it? Oh boy. Man, that was a good race, man. It's super good.
Nice job.
Thank you. You did sick too.
Yeah.
World 6 is rough. It can really it's hard, dude.
Rough run. 2 hours of focus.
2 hours. Hardest thing about this game is just the 2 hours of execution, you know? And you gotta really be aware. But yeah, this is just credits, so if we need to set up for the next run, we can do that. Otherwise, I'm signing off. Just quick shoutouts to all the staff. Shoutouts to Ulti for the race. Shoutouts to Yoshi.Science for all the strats coming up with. Yeah, stay tuned. We've got a lot of sick more runs coming up. Catch you all later.